Hello, my name is Ty. I am your homicidal chauffeur, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer II. Last episode we managed to stabilize our holdings, eliminate the Dark Elves next door, and now we are allied with all of our neighbors. So I'm guessing this episode is going to be more about diplomacy and deciding how to continue forward. First thing we have is technology to research. We're at a point now where we've got most of the very basic ones already completed. I think I'll go ahead and take light cavalry barding for 10% armor to my Reaver units. And let's go ahead and check our diplomacy options before we move forward.
Choose your words carefully.
We already have trade with the largest High Elf faction of Etane, and they don't seem interested in forging any military alliance. I imagine that will be true for the moment.
Those who speak the truth are always welcome here.
With the other elf factions as well. Instead, let's see if we can consolidate our diplomacy with factions that we're not as close to.
I have heard tales of your kind. Please speak.
Can we get a trade agreement?
If you wish.
Indeed. So that will help our treasury right there. Aldahard is the nearest Brentonian pack. They may be willing to have a non-aggression treaty with us.
I never.
I think that's going to do it for now. Let's end our turn.
Absurd.
Here we have the rebels from Evershale that popped up last episode. They're hanging out by the Phoenix Gate, but I'm not sure if they plan any kind of attack. That wouldn't go very well for them. I'm going to move my troops around a little bit and hope that eventually I can move to take them out. Or at the very least make sure they don't cause us more problems. Interestingly, we have a war declared between Ellyrion and Trass, who are both factions of the High Elves.
Welcome. Time is precious, so please make your request.
I'm mostly friendly with both of them, but I share a border with Ellyrion, so I'd rather side with them. Looks like they have a pretty weak army.
Welcome to the court of the Everqueen.
So they may need my assistance, although it doesn't look like they're interested in having it. Let's end our turn. We have an imminent rebellion in the Ellyrion province. Let's get Gilgaglion into March.
Ready to march.
And we can send him to Whitefire Tor. And that will increase public order and prevent the rebellion for now. Over in Evershale, we are still losing 3 per turn. If I decline to tax them, then I end up with +1 public order per turn. But my money goes down to -204 per turn. So I'm not sure that's a great deal. And we're definitely going to have a rebellion in Tor Dranil. So it won't be too long, only 3 turns, until we can get another population into Evershale. And then hopefully we can grow the city. And that will let us build more buildings, either public order or maybe something for more income. Turns out I have skill points for Vala here. I'm not sure how that happened. Well, we don't particularly want to send him into battle, as he only has one unit with him in his army. So probably the best pick is Route Marcher. And that's our turn. Valahir has gained another trait influencing his public order. So we definitely need that. And we have a new mission. Recruit melee cavalry. And since we only have 2 units in this army, including our lord, well, we can't afford any cavalry right now. Next turn we'll finish our research, and the turn after that we'll get a growth point in Evershale. So let's take it from there. And there's our technology. We have another rebellion that is imminent in Nagaryth. We can research militia training, appoint sea masters, or horse masters, and all of them will increase our recruit rank. And then we have cartridge ammunition and swift sense, which increases our speed of our Great Eagle, but we're not going to have a Great Eagle for a long time. Let's go with the militia training, as that increases our basic units, which is all we can afford right now. I really don't feel like I can move any of my armies right now because they're all contributing to public order. But then I'm about to have a rebellion up north, or maybe that's actually west. And so maybe that's going to be an issue pretty soon. Let's wait one more turn, and then I'm sure I'll have some actions to consider. And the rebels have decided to march upon my city of Tordranil. They certainly have the much better army. I don't know where they got bolt throwers from, because I can't make them myself. But anyhow, let's try to defend it. So this is my setup for the battle. I have my archers up front, and they're in skirmish mode. And then my spearmen are right behind them. I guess there's no reason not to kick it off.
Spearman!
And here they come. They have plenty of cavalry, but the spearmen should work pretty well against them. But here come the eagle bolt throwers in. That's going to be devastating.
Understood!
Alright, you guys need to start moving.
Forward!
Swiftly! Quickly now!
Yeah, they decided just to stand there and let the catapults do the work.
Spearman!
While you guys advance.
Moving out! Seal! They're firing on us!
Yeah, we noticed.
Beware! Enemy fire!
Kingslayers!
Seek cover!
Finally!
Loyal! Kill them! Death to all! The cause is failing!
Get the spearmen into the horses so they'll do some damage. And then can we get the archers attacking at all, or are they going to be running the whole time?
Uncertainty spreads! Pull back! All is
Alright, their horses have broken. Or they're just already won.
Hassor, withdraw!
Yeah, our guys are breaking, and that's the end of the battle. So 177 losses to their 18. Well done. My question is, what happens now? Are they going to take the village? Or raise it? Or something else? They have taken it. The insolent fools of this province have risen against us. They must be swiftly, brutally crushed. Disaster. Gogaglion has gained authoritarian. The question is it going to be worthwhile to me to go attack that settlement? I don't believe so, because I only hold the one city in that province. So it's not like I'm losing the larger bonus from having the entire province. So I will have a population point next turn to spend in Evershale, but I won't have the money anyway. And now that we've lost our settlement in Tordranil, we're losing 180 gold per turn. I think I would like to swap these guys around.
Can I offer assistance?
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown. Garrisoning.
And then next turn I'll be able to
Prince.
go out and take in... Next turn I'll be able to go up and take out this rebel army. And maybe I can get some gold or something like that off of them. That's our turn for now. Avalorn is coming over to take Tordranil, which is probably the best thing that can happen from my perspective, to be honest. So yes, we need 1,600 gold to build a haven. But at this point we're only at 689 and we're losing 168 per turn. Let's make sure that he's in normal stance. And then get him up here as much as we can.
Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Gogaglion does have a skill point that I can spend. I think I'll take the second rank of Militia Master to increase our spearmen and archers and Sea Guard units. And that's going to be the end of my turn. And there we go. Avalorn has taken Tordranil. Vala here has gained the public order trait. So that will be useful.
Your decree.
Now can we attack these rebels?
Saint Louis.
Indeed. And this will be an easy fight.
I will lead the Assa.
This is my starting formation. My only concern is that they have a bolt thrower as well. So I need to get in and attack as soon as possible and not sit too far away. Otherwise I have them massively outnumbered. Let's start the battle.
Spearmen!
We'll immediately advance.
Ellyrion! March!
Archers 2.
Restoring order.
Let's get our lord up there.
Loyal.
We'll take our
Quickly now.
missile cavalry and get them in the fight.
Yes.
See if we can get our normal cavalry in as well.
As you say.
We have all these sea guards that I don't think we're going to end up using. But we'll have them advance.
Assa forward.
Here they go. They're getting their shots in.
Spearmen.
Let's take the spearmen. Make sure they're double time. My cavalry archers are getting their shots in. Quite a big charge from their cavalry. Alright, archers, halt,
Hold.
and fire. Alright, where are the shot cavalry? Send them over here, maybe? Where are they coming from?
Serve the king! Ellyrion reavers! For the king! We go!
Double time that. I think they're taking heavy damage.
Spearmen!
We keep advancing our spearmen.
Setting forth! Advance!
Cavalry will run off some of their guys. Where are the bolt throwers? Here we go. You guys, cavalry, get into the bolt thrower. That'll neutralize them.
Orders received!
You too.
By Ellyrion!
Cavalry, pick it up.
Loyal! Serve the king!
For duty!
You guys can advance.
Forward!
You get over here into these spearmen.
Spearmen! It shall
And
be
you
done.
up here.
Move!
Both of you I
As
want
you
on
say.
double time.
Northern Seagull!
Where are the guards?
Quickly now!
Still want them up in the mix.
For the
As well as our lord. We can't forget that. And there's victory. I'm sure it was dirty. But we'll take it. Yeah, we lost more guys than they did, which is pretty pathetic, to be honest. The bolt thrower had a huge part in that, taking out 94, over half of the guys we lost.
The greater good has triumphed. Free them.
We definitely need to ransom the captives. That does not destroy their entire army, though. Can we attack again?
No mercy.
Indeed.
Their deaths are necessary.
Let's auto-resolve this one.
The Asur have conquered.
More gold.
It must be done.
And that will delete
Remove their bonds.
their faction.
Duty is its own reward.
And Gilgaglion has gained another trait, Campaigner, which increases our movement range. But at this point, we are
Guardian
in
of the
enemy
Phoenix
territory.
Crown.
Well, territory that doesn't belong to us. So let's
Ready
change
to
to march
march.
and
Journey.
get back over towards our cities. So that kind of worked. Now we're up to 2,400 gold. And we can upgrade our settlement. That will take 3 turns. Let's look at our skill
Defender
points.
of the Ever Queen.
Let's get Route Marcher in. I'm not sure that I need that, but that will open up some useful items in the campaign map. And I think that's our turn for now. In Kalidor's name, Vala here has recruited a powerful mage at Tor Elir. Saithan Yarel. So she's a hero. She has a number of actions that she can do on the campaign map, such as scouting or steal technology or wound an enemy. Can I put her in this army of Valahir?
Ladriel,
Indeed I
grant
can.
me your sight.
I'll take the army of Gilgaglion and move him back to
Setting up
Evershale. Now, interestingly, even without our garrison there, Evershale is returning to normal public order. Mostly because of military crackdown. So I guess that's because I defeated the rebels. Meanwhile, we're still losing 436 gold per turn. And we'll be bankrupt in just a few turns. I can fix that in the short term by merging some of these units.
Defender of the Everqueen.
Oh no, I don't have less units. I just have one full one. And then one with only 39 individuals. Our hero is costing us 268 gold per turn. So that's not really much of a bonus. I really don't think I have any choice except to disband some of these units. So that has us down to losing 141 per turn. And we'll stave off our bankruptcy for a little while longer. Let's end it there. So Vala here has gained Taskmaster, which gives him increased movement range.
This
I'm
is
interested
rank
in
madness.
if I exchange units,
Starting
can I
at
manage my public order better. We'll give him some spearmen, some more sea guards, archers, and one of my cavalry. And in return, Gilgaglion can get the mage. That will leave them with very similar armies, but Gilgaglion will still have a few bonus
starting
troops.
out.
And I'll take him and send him back to
Garrison.
Whitefire Tor.
Your decree.
Ready to serve.
And then
Entering
Vala
the
here into
garrison.
Evershale.
Lethal grace given form.
So that has helped my public order some. I'm still losing 127 gold per turn. And we'll go bankrupt in about 5 turns.
The Assa are troubled.
Now, in 1 turn, I'll have my haven completed. And that will give me some increase of gold. But let's end the turn. Alright, apparently the lizardmen have performed the rite of awakening. I'm not sure that's going to have an effect on me. We have completed our research. So all of the spearmen and archers that we recruit will have been leveled up already.
The people are resting.
And we have completed our construction in Evershale. Now I would like to build a building there. Maybe to give us some gold or some more public order. But I cannot afford any of these. Growth plus 18 might be helpful as well. 100 gold generated. Or plus 2 per turn public order. And 60 gold. So that would be probably what we want. And that's 750. So we're just under 300 short. But we're still losing 112. Disbanding one of our Sea Guard, which is 200 gold per turn in maintenance, would get us up to about 78 gold per turn. And then hopefully we could build the plaza in about 3 turns.
Highball.
88 gold per turn. We do have new research. Sea Masters is good. We could always use better Sea Guards. And that's the end of our turn. The courtiers align themselves before the court, all vying for royal attention and favor. Sycophantic but necessary. The Everqueen cares not for such pandering, and so the dispensation of favor falls to the Phoenix King. The mages of Calidor, the horsemasters of Ellyrion, and the stalwart defenders of Kotik all prostrate themselves before him, and he asks you whom he should favor. I don't have any influence to spend, which means I should show no favor, which will get me 10 influence. So if I do that, that gives me up to 12 influence. And immediately I can go and spend that. I think I'll give 4 to improve relations with Tyrion. And then 4 more to improve relations with the Avalorn faction. There's nothing clever or subtle here, simply our agents disguising themselves through mundane and arcane means into a factor of Gilgaglion of Ellyrion and giving a large gift of precious things to Tyrion of Etain. Diplomatic relations are plus 15. I've done the same with Avalorn, and I think that will kick in next turn. A faction has been destroyed, Cecildra Tor. Chaos stirs in the north. Vala here has unspent skill points. Let's see what these options are. Iron Disciplinarian, plus 1 to public order. Merchant Lord, plus 2% to trade value faction-wide. Bonded Service, minus 3% on recruitment cost. Or Wary, enemy hero action success chance minus 3. And ambush defense chance plus 8. I'm definitely tempted to go for one of the monetary ones. The recruitment cost is pretty high, but I'm not going to be getting more units anytime soon. So trade value is probably my best bet. Again, I think that kicks in next turn. And it looks like Etain has declared war on me. So, I mean, they're much more powerful. I just gave them a gift. I thought we were cool. But apparently I have turned my back on tradition. I'm not sure why that is or how I did that. So yeah, I'm guessing this isn't going to take very long. United against us. Safari has been invited by our enemies, Etain, to fight against us. The traitorous dogs will pay. To be honest, I'm not sure that they will. I think we're in deep trouble here. Etain is a much bigger faction. I think that's a good place to end the episode. I was thinking about starting a new campaign with a new faction, as we've become we've plateaued, as it were, with Ellyrion. But now that our destruction is imminent, I don't think I'll do that. We'll come back next time, and we'll have the war against Etain and Safari. But so far, I think I've learned that maybe I was a little bit too aggressive. Taking Evershale was fine, and I've been able to manage that okay, and it's growing at a pace that I'm happy with. And to be fair, the computer wanted us to raise toward Ranil instead of conquering it. So in that case, I would have got a lot of the benefits, but I would not have had to manage it. And then they would not have revolted. And having less settlements would mean that I could have a smaller army. And the upkeep is really killing my growth in other areas. So I think I've learned some valuable lessons so far. It seems I still have some lessons to be taught, and we'll come back for those next time. But for now, my name is Ty. I am your homicidal chauffeur. This has been Total War Warhammer 2. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and good night.